Hello everyone, Marches here and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be comparing the all-new Dame 6 Damian Lillard's signature sneaker, and I'll be comparing it with the PG3, which has been out for quite some time. A lot of you have been asking me to compare these two, so I'm indulging you. Hopefully I can help you out in choosing between these two amazing sneakers. Let's go. So before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so. Hit that notif bell to be updated for my newest videos, and don't forget to like these videos afterwards. Alright, let's start off first with the upper of both sneakers. By the way, if you want to watch the full performance review, I'll be putting up the link here or in the description down below for a more detailed review of each of these. For the upper, mesh for the PG3s, some synthetic on the wings and on the heel, while the Dames also is made out of mesh. Different kind of mesh. PG3s has a more fused mesh upper, and right off the box, the Dames mesh is a lot softer compared to the PG3s, but it cramples easily compared to the PG3s, which maintains its shape. In terms of performance, I would rate them almost the same, because in terms of support, durability, I think they're pretty much the same. Very supportive upper, very nice ventilation. Both materials doesn't stretch, and I really like the accent of the Dame 6 here with this panel. It's very similar to the Jordan 34s, which has a net panel, which is also not stretchy, so you're really being held there on the side. Both sneakers, like I've said in my previous videos, the cushion and the traction really goes up to cradle your foot. For the Dame 6, the traction goes up in the forefoot area more. The light strike also goes up around the midfoot and also in the lateral part of the sneaker. While the PG3s, the phylon really goes up around the mid part of the sneaker. And of course, the swings really gives you maximum support and lockdown in the sneaker. Also in the forefoot area, although the traction doesn't go up that much, phylon goes up just a bit, just enough to cradle your foot around the forefoot area. On the forefoot area of the PG3s, there's more fuse here around your big toe. Dame 6 doesn't have that, just have this suede accent here that doesn't do anything, but the traction really goes up around your toes compared to the PG3, so it gives you extra durability too. Durability wise, both are the same in the forefoot area, and I've had the PG3s for quite some time and it is still in a very good condition. So moving on to the lacing system, the PG3s have a half booty, half thong lacing system, which is pretty easy to put your foot in. It goes the same with the Dame 6. It has a traditional thong lacing system, and it opens wider compared to the PG3s, and the thong is thinner on the Dame 6 compared to the PG3s. But comfort-wise, the thong of the PG3s are a little bit more comfortable because it's a little bit thicker compared to the Dames, but I didn't feel any discomfort on the thong of the Dame 6. So I would say pretty much a tie, but if you're into maximum comfort when you're wearing a sneaker, of course this has more padding around the thong area. Moving on to the heel part of the sneaker, both have very plush Achilles heel cushion, which really also helps in the lockdown and support around your ankle, and heel containment and lockdown is very good on both, no complaints. No heel slippage on both, so I would also say it's a tie. Don't worry about this arch on the Dame 6. It doesn't touch your heel. You wouldn't be distracted when you're playing with the Dame 6. Don't worry about that. And now moving on to the cushion, which is I think the main difference between these two sneakers. I would just start with the court feel. The PG3 is a little bit lower compared to the Dame 6, but in terms of responsiveness, I would give it a tie. If you want maximum court feel, still with the bounce in the forefoot area, you can really feel the zoom unit of the PG3s even though it's small, because the injected phylon of the PG3s was really improved this time, making it more plush. The compression of the injected phylon is a lot better compared to the PG2s. And as for the heel cushion, impact protection, the heel is also very nice for this very thin slab of cushioning. So if you want more court feel, the PG3 has a really nice cushion setup. For the Dame 6, although it's a little bit thicker compared to the PG3s, you still have enough court feel and excellent responsiveness. Like I've said in my previous videos, this is the best implementation of light strike for me because the thickness is just enough for it to be responsive and at the same time giving you bounciness in the forefoot area. I didn't know that light strike can give you this very nice bouncy feel, especially in the forefoot area. Of course, the heel part, as you can see here, it is pretty thick, and impact protection here is amazing on the Dame 6. No complaints there, and right off the box you can easily feel it. No break-in time needed. Now it's just a matter of preference. If you like a really low to the ground sneaker, of course get the PG3s, but if you're into more impact protection and support and a more knee-friendly sneaker, of course go with the Dame 6. Now moving on to the traction of both sneakers. This has moon craters traction on the PG3s, while the Dame 6 has this herringbone pattern. My gripe for the Dame 6 right now, I haven't tried yet the other colorways, but like in a post that I saw recently, he has the newest colorway with the solid rubber outsole. My concern on the Dame 6, on a very clean court, it grips very well. It goes head to head with the PG3s, both grips very nicely on a clean court and squeaks a lot, but on a dusty court, this is king compared to this Dame 6 with the translucent outsole. But in the post that I mentioned, he has the solid rubber outsole, and he posted that there were lots of dust in the outsole, but still he was gripping, so I have yet to try that. I'm waiting for a new colorway, and I think I might cop a new colorway of the Dame 6 because I really love the cushioning setup of the Dame 6, but on a dusty court it's really a dust magnet for this rootless colorway. As for now, the traction between these two colorways, I would give the advantage to the PG3s because it has a more consistent traction with all its colorways, no problems there. And hopefully Dames will come out with different colored outsole with a more dependable traction, because I really love the light strike cushion setup of the Dame 6. Alright, and for the weight, this is a surprise guys. The PG3s is a light sneaker, but the Dame 6 is lighter compared to the PG3s. The PG3s is 409 grams, while the Dames is 496, so around 10 grams difference. It's pretty much the same, but this is lighter. So kudos to Adidas for making a very light sneaker for the longest time, because all of their sneakers that have came out were on the heavy side, especially the Dames. They were all heavy on the predecessors, even with the Dame 5s that I have there. This one is around 100 grams difference from the Dame 6, so that's a big difference. A huge leap, a huge improvement, I might say, for Adidas sneakers right now. And now for the sizing, true to size for regular footers on the PG3s, while on the Dame 6, go half a size down for regular footers. And if you're a wide footer, true to size, half size up. Alright, and for the price point, this is 6,000 pesos. My NASA colorway was 6,200 pesos. Dame 6 was 6,000 pesos. And I think the other colorways are a lot cheaper. It's around 5,900 plus. These two sneakers are very similar in terms of price points, but this has been out for quite some time. A lot of colorways have been on sale already, so if you are more on a budget, you're good to go with the PG3s. But if you want to try this awesome light strike cushioning of the Dame 6, wait for other colorways, the solid rubber outsole colorways that are coming out. Try the Dame 6 out. One of the nicest surprise on this last month of 2019, the Dame 6. And for wide footers, in the sizing I forgot to mention, the PG3s are a little bit narrower on the forefoot area, especially on the wing part, because it has less space, especially on top of your foot, while the Dame 6, it is more wide footer friendly because there's a little bit more space on top of your foot. That's about it on my comparison between the Dame 6 and the PG3s. I hope I helped you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me a comment down below and let me know which sneaker would you choose, the PG3s or the Dame 6. And thank you again for watching guys. This has been Marches. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.